tutorial on how to find and loot some nice chests in Skyrim, some merchant's chests. And we are at Dragon's Reach, and we are going to be walking through some of the walls, glitching through the walls, so taking the plates here aren't considered stealing. So you can just grab the plates, because you're going to need plates to walk through the walls. And you can use wooden plates, which I actually prefer. But yeah, so that's about it for here at Dragon's Reach. Next we'll be at Jorvaskr. Alright, so here we are at Jorvaskr. And I think I show you real quick on the map here where it is. It's in Whiterun. Pretty straightforward. Like second or third place you go in the game. You're gonna want to go left from Jorvaskr up to the Skyforge, where Yorland the Greymane is usually making tools. And for this you're going to need the first word of power for the shout, Whirlwind Sprint, which you get from the Greybeards, which are up on the mountain there. And I didn't have it equipped, so I'm just equipping it now. And you only need the first word, but I have all three. And yeah, the Greybeards castle place is up there, somewhere on the mountain there. And it's like the third campaign mission or something. Anyways, you just point your cursor at the house and use the first word, or the second word as well. It doesn't really matter. I accidentally held it for a bit long and ended up using the second word. So I think I fall off here. Yeah, I fall off and fail. Anyways, you're going to want to jump onto this middle beam here, and you're going to want to jump up this little dragon head or whatever it is, and just keep holding forward, so your guy's running forward, and then try and spam jump button or something until you get right on the dragon's head, and then point your cursor at the house, and you're gonna only want to use the first word, and then you'll land right on that wall there, and then you can hop down and you'll be totally, I don't think you'll take any damage, and if you do, it's very little. So yeah, you can walk on all of this stuff, all of the like see-through where it doesn't look like there's ground. Yeah, you can just walk up here and go right next to the wall there, and then there's just a rock that you can walk through. And just walk right through it. And this is Yorland Greymane's merchant chest. And you don't really have to jump, but I did. And it's leveled because it's all the things he's selling. So usually there's also about 2,000 gold in here, but I think I already took it. I'm not sure. It's not there right now. Maybe it's because he's not at the Skyforge. I'm not sure, but it's usually there. And to get out of it, pretty straightforward. You just walk through those gaps in the wall here, and it'll bring you out right in front of Jorvaskr where we started. And here we are. And the guard just tells me to stop
I need
shouting.
to ask you to stop. That.
And here we are in Whiterun. Yeah, Whiterun. So it's right where you fast travel. And this is the exact same chest as the other one. It's just another way to get out of map in Whiterun. So you're just gonna want to go right and then right again into this little room with a barrel. You hop on the barrel and you just jump over here. It's pretty basic. I'd prefer the other one because you don't have to really run anywhere. This one you have to run all the way around to the very back of Whiterun. But essentially it's the same thing. Same chest you're looting. So I think I get it here. Yep. Alright, then you're out and you just kind of follow the wall and try not to go too far, or else you may fall through the map. And yeah, just keep going. And here we are in Markarth. And yeah, a dragon was just, you know, tried to kill me right before I started recording. So of course I had to kill it. So here we are at the Markarth stables, which are like right outside Markarth. And absorbing a dragon soul here. And you can run down here. I just used Shadowmare because it's faster. And so you're just gonna want to follow the path, really. And this is a Khajiit caravan chest, I believe. Anyway, so you're gonna want to ride past this little bridge which leads to a mine, and you're gonna want to ride past the farm. And once you get to that bridge, you just stop, and that's when you know you're like in the right place. You just find the bridge, and they won't always be there because they travel around. And you're gonna want to find this little wall here, and it's near this end of the wall, and it's a little tricky, and it takes a while to find, but you just have to kind of wiggle your way around till you find it. And here it is. And it just has everything that the Khajiit caravans usually have. Some soul gems, some potions, some iron ore, all that fun stuff. Some pelts, some not so good clothing and armor. And, you know, just classic Khajiit caravan chest. You can loot right there. And next, this is the Dawnstar Chest. Yes, most of you have probably heard of it. So you're looting those people, those Khajiits, over there. And yeah, usually there's someone in there. You buy the stuff off of it. Anyways, you're just gonna want to follow here. It'll be like a little Y in the road. You're gonna want to go right, and you'll run past. I think this is an inn. Yep, you'll run past this inn. And then I believe you also run past a shop right there. Yeah, a merchant's shop. And then you run past the White Hall, I think it's called. Yep, and you just keep on running, and there's an iron mine right beside it. So that's when you know you're in the right spot. And it's just, you're gonna want to jump over that first rock, and it's kind of near this second rock over here. There. And once again, classic Khajiit caravan. Some, like, it's not considered stealing, so you can sell all this stuff too, which is helpful. Like some of those potions are worth like well over 500 gold, so it's helpful. Anyway, this one isn't as popular. It's in the Rifton Thieves Guild, and if you don't know where the Thieves Guild is, or you don't have the fast travel thing, you just go to Rifton, and then you find the Temple of Mara, and then if you're facing it, you just go to the like right back corner, and there'll be like a little cemetery, and then there's just this tomb, and then you press the button on it, and it slides back. And pretty cool. And then you just go into the Ragged Flagon Cistern, and just wait for it to load here. And basically you're robbing these merchants, and they don't attack. Like, it's considered stealing. But yeah, so you're gonna want to go left at that four-way thing and into the Ragged Flagon. Another way to get there is you can go through the Rat Way and get there, but yeah. So once you're in the Ragged Flagon, alright, here we go. Go just kind of follow the pathway here until you find this little bar area. And you're gonna want to go to the Ratway entrance, actually, so. And this is where you're gonna need your plates to glitch through the wall. See, I didn't drop them because I already had one here, because I do this glitch quite often, actually. And you'll get in some water, so if you need to, you can pop some water breathing potions, or if you have something that's enchanted with water breathing. See, it's all considered stealing, but no one goes after you, and you don't get a bounty if you steal it from it. Like, no one tries to attack you, no one does anything. You don't get kicked out of anything from stealing from these chests. So these are actually really, really good chests. The only bad side is you can't really sell it unless you go to a fence place. And anyways, there are 2 chests over there, and then there are 2 here. So yeah, so you just, if you're gonna go up to the top to breathe, just don't go too much. This one, if you steal out of, if you're in the Thieves Guild, you'll get kicked out, and everybody in the place will attack you. So I wouldn't steal out of there if you're in the Thieves Guild. And if you are, be prepared to run and get kicked from the Thieves Guild. That one isn't considered stealing. And then these 2 are as well. They're considered stealing, but no one comes after you for these 2 either. It's just the Thieves Guild fence chest. So if you're in the Thieves Guild, don't steal it from it unless you're prepared to get kicked out. And yeah, so these all have really good stuff, so if you want to use it, then I would steal it, but if you're not going to use it, you should probably not steal it, because you can't really sell it anywhere unless it's to a fence, unless you have the perk for doing that, which I forget what it's called. Anyway, when you're going to want to get out of here, you just go under this big round thing and just keep on swimming to the top and then jumping. And you'll end up over here. See, this is some stuff that I took, and I realized that I couldn't sell it, so I just dropped it. See, no one's attacking me. I took some stuff from the chests, and no one's doing anything to me. If I stole from that Thieves Guild chest, though, they would have all been attacking me, which isn't that good. Especially if you take a lot of it, and you're over encumbered, and then you're trying to run out when you can only go extremely slow and you can't sprint. That sucks. I've done that before, to be honest. Anyways, this is the next one. This one's actually really tricky to find, and it's right outside of Solitude. And this is another Khajiit caravan chest. And just show everyone on the map for Solitude. One of the major holds, so shouldn't be that hard to find. Anyways, you can just walk down the pathway leading up to Solitude, and then you'll run past this little brick barricade kind of thing, gateway. And here's the caravan people. And this one, I'll admit, sometimes it takes me over like 3 minutes to find, but you're gonna want to look for this like bluish branch right in front of the tree there. And there we go. It's a little tricky to find at first, but once you find it once or twice, it gets a lot easier. So once again, a classic Khajiit caravan. You got your potions, your soul gems, everything. And once again, you can steal from it. They don't care at all. See, I steal some stuff just to show you, you know, some sapphires, some rubies. See, they don't care.
Need something?
They're asking me if I need something.
We travel,
And so, yeah, that's about it. See you guys.